Hello everybody, it's lovely to be back. For those of you who know, I've been away on holiday for a week and it has been wonderful and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I actually got to see some sunshine and leave this dreary British weather behind. I hope wherever you are, you're getting a lot nicer weather than we have. It just seems the temperatures aren't bad, but it rains so much. So I had a week of wall-to-wall sunshine in Tenerife and yay! It was wonderful and I loved every minute. John and I shared some amazing times together, and now I'm looking forward to June because we've got another plan in June, and then September I'm heading back to Italy. Yeah, all exciting stuff. But tonight this is exciting. A nice gentleman who follows me on YouTube has asked me to do chicken skewers. In fact, I believe he's asked me, I think this is the second time he's asked me. And we'd been heading into the winter season, so I decided they weren't exactly the right thing to do. But now we're heading into spring and Easter, so I thought I will do some chicken skewers. There's hundreds of recipes out there, but so I sort of kind of sat and thought, I want this to be mine. I don't just want to copy anybody else's thing. So I've gone with like two types of chicken skewers for you tonight. And yes, I have the smallest chicken skewers in the world, but I rather like what I describe as a cocktail chicken skewer. I hate the great big ones because I don't have a vast appetite, and I like a couple of small ones and variation. That's me. Also, it's got to fit in I'm not using the big Ninja tonight. I'm using the Dual Zone smaller box, and mine is the small one. So I'm restricted there. But that's absolutely fine because I kind of like dinky little bits rather than big bits. So, okay, let's get started. I made two marinades. These were marinating overnight, which you don't have to do, but I do believe you develop the flavours in your chicken if you do it this way. So I've got, and the descriptions for both of these marinades will be down in the description when this goes live, okay? So I'm doing what I call a Mediterranean lemon olive oil marinade. Now everyone's going to say, oh, everybody does lemon, olive oil and garlic. They do, that's fine. But I added to it a touch of my very favourite, and you all know about my very favourite balsamic. I've also added to it garlic, and I added 2 teaspoonfuls of my Mediterranean seasoning that you've seen me using, and also 2 teaspoonfuls of oregano, and then plenty of salt and peppers. It's all about seasoning this, and it smells beautiful. Because with this one, I thought I'm going to use Mediterranean vegetables. I'm using red onion, baby cherry tomatoes, and baby courgette. And the reason I'm using small vegetables, it's small chunks of chicken. I'm trying to make sure everything cooks evenly. That's the secret of a chicken skewer. Now on this one, I'll bring this over here to where the camera is. This is, I used Greek yogurt. This is very much more your Arabian flavours. This is Greek yogurt that I mixed with Rose Harrisa, which I absolutely love. Gives a little bit of kick. And then I put 2 teaspoonfuls of cumin in, 2 teaspoonfuls of smoked paprika, one of my favourite spices, juice of half a lemon, the lemon zest, half a tablespoonful of olive oil, and again, good seasoning. Oh my God, when I whipped this marinade together, it smelled absolutely lovely. Now with these skewers, as you can see, I've already made them up because I've actually marinated them on the skewer. And I've used the fold principle, so it's long, thin strips of chicken breast, and you just thread one in, bend it over, thread it, bend it over, thread it, bend it over. So it's folds of chicken that's been sat in the marinade. They're very simple, very straightforward. There's no veggies going with them, and they have a little bit of a kick. So they're going to be almost on the lines of like your tandoori chicken skewer. Okay, hopefully they turn out. But they smell really good right now, and they're going to go into the Ninja shortly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a few more of those, and then I'm going to set those off in one side and the yogurt skewers in the other side. And we're just having them with a simple salad tonight, so I will show you that later. But I'll just do one of these for you. These are my dinky cocktail. They're going to be super because during the summer when you've got friends round and you're doing a barbie, it's kind of nice to pass small skewers round rather than whacking great ones. I know some of the guys are going to say, what's this? 3 bits of chicken. Well, you can put all chicken on it, or beef or steak or whatever, but this kind of suits the way that I like to see things. Okay, so I'm starting with my piece of chicken. That's actually quite a big lump of chicken, so let's just double skewer that. There we go. Oh, it smells lovely. Then I've gone courgette. I'm leaving the cherry tomatoes whole so that they don't split and fall off the skewer. Piece of lovely sweet red onion. And then I'm going a piece of chicken again. I'm trying to look around to get all the sizes of chicken round about the same. Like I say, you're looking for even cooking. So a little cherry tomato. And then we'll go with chicken. Then we're going to go with courgette. And a nice piece of onion. Right, so in a few minutes I'm going to do a couple. You don't need to watch me do any. When I've got as many as I can get done out of this chicken, I'll then come back to you and I'll show you how I'm going to use some of that marinade, brush over the vegetables as well so they don't just burn, and place them in there and get them underway. They're not going to take very long at all because basically the chicken will cook very quickly. Okay, so give me 5 minutes and I'll be back and show you where I am. Okay, right, okay, I've got as much as what I feel will go into my basket. So I'm just dipping into the marinade and just making sure that I get some on the veggies as well, really. Just going over there. And the chicken that's left in here, it's not going to be wasted. That can go in a stir fry tomorrow. I've got some nice bok choy and things, that some mange too. And that chicken, because of what it's been marinated in, will be beautiful. So there will be no waste. Okay, that looks lovely. So my next job now is I'm going to take these gloves off and just get those into the bin. I've just put some clean gloves on, washed my hands again, put my clean gloves on, just because I'd got very oily off those. I'm just going to give the pan a quick spray because I don't really want these skewers burning onto it. So I'm trying to kind of protect them. I'm not sure if that's going to work, but we'll try. These, because they're very thin strips of chicken. If I was doing these in like a summer buffet, I'd possibly even put some like peanut satay out and something like that. And I will attempt to turn these to try and get some even cooking on them. I've got big ones, I've got little ones. They're not very even, but we're going to give it a go. Right, that's that pan. This pan, again, I'm going to do the same on there. Right, okay. They smell lovely. Right, okay. Okay, and I think I'm going to go with air fry on these. I was thinking I would roast them. I was thinking about barbecue, but then the temperature, and I do want air around them, hence the reason I'm putting them on the metal plate. So we'll go air fry. Let's give it a go, guys. I don't think they'll take very long at all. I'm setting it for 25 and I'm expecting it probably 15 minutes, but I don't know. But I'll know when they're done. Okay, so I need to match. So we've got air fry match and we're away. I'm going to clean up and get ready some plates, and I've got some little bowls of nice spring type salad to go with it. I'll see you in a couple of seconds, a couple of minutes. Okay guys, we're 10 minutes in. I've just had a peep and it's time. I'm going to turn them. Okay, come and have a look at these. They're looking lovely. So I've got to just try and turn them over and make sure that they cook evenly. It looks as though pretty much they are cooking evenly. And hey, they're not sticking. That yogurt is doing exactly what I want it to do. It's staying on there. It's quite a thick marinade and it's going to keep that chicken moist. They're going back in. Oh, look at those. They are looking so good. And here's the other tongs. This is fiddly, but worth doing. says 14 there. I'm going to come back and check when it gets to 10, and I think we'll be pretty close then, but being chicken, I will make absolutely certain that that chicken's cooked before I take them out, okay? But 4 or 5 minutes and we'll be eating chicken skewers. See you shortly. Okay guys, I came back in here 4 minutes later. I probably should have been here 3 minutes. We've stopped it at 10 minutes, so it's actually, they've had 15 and they are cooked. They actually look yummy. Look at that, that looks beautiful. Okay, so let's get these out. I have no problem in telling that they're absolutely cooked. And definitely the little ones are well cooked. I'm hoping they're not dry. I don't think they will be. I think actually I should call those more Middle Eastern. What I was talking about was more Indian before, but actually when I think about it, it's Middle Eastern, isn't it? Right, and these are definitely Mediterranean. They even smell Mediterranean. Oh, they look so good. And as you can see, we've got some a nice little salad. It's just lamb's lettuce, lamb's lettuce, and there's a little bit of little gem in there, cucumber, pomegranate seeds, and walnut, just to give it texture when you're eating your chicken, because you've got tomatoes and onion and courgettes going on there. So I just wanted to give some texture to it. So that's it, and I'm gonna just I'm gonna have to try one of those. Hang on, take a piece off here. Right, I can taste the harissa. The very little ones, the very thin ones are too thin. So go for the thicker like those, because they're just that tad dry. It's very tasty, but drier. So I would say to you, if you can see this one here, I don't know if my cameraman can zoom in. This one's much thicker, and you can see this is a lot moisture. So make them slightly thicker than I did. I just cut the chicken breast up, never thinking about the thickness. But the flavours are beautiful. I'm picking up on the lemon. The cumin cuts through fabulously. Lost the paprika a little bit, so I'd probably increase that next time. Let me just try a bit of chicken off here and a bit of courgette. That red onion, I love red onion. And they've cooked lovely. The baby courgettes are perfect for this type of thing. That's superb. That is all the flavours of the Mediterranean. Beautiful. And it just feels like it's just come off the barbecue. So there you go, chicken skewers. No doubt you guys will get the big ones. And in this Big Ninja, you can get a rack to put skewers standing up that way, which would be, but I didn't actually, because I've got the Kamado outside and we do all our barbecuing on that, I didn't want to actually spend a lot of money buying a rack when I'll probably do them outside on the Kamado. But you can get a rack in there for people who have this machine. Okay, so if you want your chicken skewers, if you're in your caravans or whatever, give it a go. These little mini skewers for the 300, they came from Amazon. About 8 quid, 7.99, 8 quid, something like that, and you've got about 15 of them, so it's very reasonable. And being metal, you don't have to soak them or anything. Just had a thought, I need to tell you, John's got a new song out for, I know there's a lot of you guys now following him, and he's got a new song out. I can't remember the title of it actually. He's just told me. He's so put out that I didn't remember. It's actually the video that goes with it is favourite area of Scotland of mine. I'd happily move up there and live up there. It's beautiful. Video's beautiful and it's a lovely song. So if you're interested, give it a watch. I absolutely love it, and I'm sure those people that follow me will enjoy it too. Thanks for watching. I've got some crazy dishes coming your way in the next couple of weeks. I'm working with it's shin beef with the marrow bone in the middle.
Say that in one sentence.
Okay, right. I've got some lovely recipes coming up in the next couple of weeks. One isn't a summer recipe, but I so need to do it because it's John's most favourite way of having shin beef, and it's with the marrow bone in the middle. I pressure cook it, the marrow cooks out into the sauce. So you can put the bone on the side just as a testimony that you've had the bone in with the beef. but it breaks down. It's a muscle meat that is absolutely full of flavour. It's such an old-fashioned cut. It's a cut that I grew up with, and now suddenly it's coming back in there into the butcher's. Ridiculous price that I paid for it, considering it used to be a cheap meat. Well, nothing's cheap now, is it? But look out for that one. And I've got other summer recipes coming along. I'm testing a lot more recipes than I'm actually coming out to you at the moment, because there's a lot of recipes out there that are not good, that are not rock solid, and there's not a lot that I feel are worthy of tweaking. So but I'm working with some that I'm going to be ready to bring you shortly. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's great to be back, and give them a try. Bye for now.